It was finally Sunday, your relaxation day. Also the day you stressed the heck out, which meant that your boyfriend, Izuku, of 2 years, is coming to visit you from the dorms. As of recent hero/villainy things, your boyfriend was not allowed to leave campus, which sucked. You hadn't seen him in almost 4 weeks, but you both still talked on the phone, texted and video chatted as much as possible, which made you feel less lonely. The reason you felt lonely so much was because you are homeschooled. Your mother and father often traveled on business trips, which leaves you home all by yourself. Sometimes you wish you had a quirk so you can be with him, but before you met him, you had always wanted to be a hero. Ever since you were little, saving people's lives. Doing hero things really piqued your interest. Unfortunately, when you found out you had no quirk, all your dreams of becoming a hero was washed down the drain. As for your parents, they were more than happy to know that you didn't have one because it would be better that way, they said. Apparently, you would be more safe if you didn't have a quirk, because you don't have to get yourself involved in things like that and put yourself at risk. You were studying really hard so you can graduate really early and become a nurse. Because in all honesty, nurses save a lot of people's lives, and they are not given as much credit as they should. The third thing to be close to a hero. You are really stressed because you have been studying non-stop for the past 2 weeks. You felt as if your brain was going to burst any second. Anyway, Izuku had said that he was able to come over and see you right after he visits his mom, of course. He was gonna be the cure to your stress. Just being around him made your day way better. He is literally the light of your miserable and lonely life. He gave the best hugs. Whenever you two are together, he becomes really clingy, but it doesn't matter because you loved him about that. Actually, you loved everything about him. You loved his freckles that covered his face, his fluffy hair, his determination, and the genuineness about him. There is so much more about him that you love. So there you were, all of your clothes scattered on the floor, makeup all over your small desk in the corner of your room, and your straightener heating up in the bathroom that connects to your room. You were slightly panicking. You wanted to look your best so he doesn't notice the stress that was strangely very visible radiating off you from school, and start to worry and panic about it. You and Izuku have known each other since you were in kindergarten, and of course you were also friends with Bakugo. In all honesty, he wasn't rude or mean to you when he found out that you didn't have a quirk, but he bullied Midoriya to no end. In middle school, Izuku confessed to you, in which you immediately said that you liked him too. In the beginning, you were both so shy with each other that it almost looked pathetic. But after a couple of weeks, you both felt comfortable with each other. You thought he was quirkless until before it was the new start of the school year. Of course, after you two started dating, he told you everything, with All Might and whatnot. You looked out the window and saw him walking down the sidewalk to your house. Immediately, you started to panic and run around the room, picking up things or shoving them under your bed as fast as you can. You let out a yelp as when you hear the doorbell ringing. As you were running down the stairs, you missed a step and rolled down the stairs. As you were falling, you screamed and let out multiple little ows. Once you were at the bottom of the steps, you hurt your knee. Your leg and the bottom of your back were in a lot of pain. Your stairs are not covered in carpet, so it hurts really badly when you fell, that you started crying until you heard the door open and saw Izuku standing over you with such an expression of worry. It almost looked as if he was going to pass out. You wiped your tears quickly and tried to stand up, collapsing back down immediately because your body felt weak from the fall.
Are you alright, listener?
Yeah, I'm okay, I guess, you said, trying to get up.
No, you're not, listener. You're bleeding. Oh God. Oh God.
He started to panic, not knowing what to do. After a couple of moments, it looked as if a light bulb turned on in his head, and he picked you up carefully and sat you down on your blue sofa. He knows where you keep your first aid kit, so he walked to your bathroom and came back, kneeling in front of you. He proceeded to wipe down all of your cuts on your legs and placed a band-aid on each one. You didn't realize how messed up your body got after the fall until Izuku was helping you out.
You have to be careful. I thought you were going to die for a second,
he said, looking up at you. I'm sorry. I really am, you said with an upset expression. He let out a slight laugh as he got up and pushed you back onto the couch and laid down next to you. He pulled you to his chest and hugged you. Obviously, you hugged him back, and you both just stayed quiet, comfortable with each other's presence.